Kelly Ripa, the spouse of Mark Consuelos, is shining a light on one of her husband's quirky pastimes when he's off camera. On January 23rd, TV personality Carson Kressley filled in as co-host on Live with Kelly and Mark while Mark was out. That day, Kelly held down the fort alone. During the taping, Kelly and Carson chatted about the grandma core trend sweeping social media, an aesthetic modeled after the classic American grandma lifestyle. While the trend originally revolved around cozy fashion and vintage home decor, today's youth have taken it even further, embracing activities like book circles, embroidery, and food preservation that used to be reserved mostly for older generations. Although Kelly mentioned she enjoys knitting on her own time, Carson wasn't exactly enthusiastic about birding, better known as birdwatching, which involves observing and identifying birds in their natural surroundings. But surprisingly, Mark has been watching birds far longer than most people realize, and he genuinely loves it. Wow, this is definitely unexpected. As Kelly revealed, birdwatching is more than just something Mark does when she's not around. Wherever they travel, he somehow finds a way to get involved, especially when he spots species he doesn't usually see in New York. When we're out on the West Coast, he'll see roadrunners and all sorts of birds he's not used to, she said. He'll even pull me out of bed and insist, "Come look at this." A couple of times in the middle of the night, he says I have to see them. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos remain one of Hollywood's most adored couples, thanks to their natural chemistry, warm humor, and lively connection. Over the years, they've kept their fans in the loop about their family, their relationship, and even the goofy things that happen on their morning show. But Kelly Ripa's recent revelation about Mark's secret hobby has everyone both entertained and curious. When Mark opened up about a long-hidden pastime on Live with Kelly and Mark, no one expected what came next. The revelation was both adorable and hilarious, and it showed there's still so much to learn about this beloved duo. Many moments of Kelly and Mark's life together have been shared publicly, and fans of the show get front-row seats to their relaxed, playful dynamic. Whether they're cracking jokes about their kids or poking fun at each other's cooking skills, audiences love watching their delightful, effortless rapport. Beyond being married, Kelly and Mark genuinely are best friends. Anyone who's followed their journey knows their witty teasing is a signature part of their on-screen charm. They love making each other laugh and bringing their viewers into the fun. But behind all the humor, there are layers in their relationship that fans rarely see. Recently, Kelly revealed something completely unexpected about Mark, true to her trademark humor. In the middle of a cheerful conversation on the show, Kelly dropped a major surprise about Mark's private pastime, something he'd never told the public. The sudden twist grabbed everyone's attention instantly, and Kelly could hardly keep a straight face. What made Mark pick up such a quirky hobby? With a mischievous smile, Kelly explained how she discovered this secret right as the cameras were rolling. She said, "I knew something was up," with a sparkle in her eye. "He kept disappearing into the garage, and I couldn't imagine what he was doing. He doesn't fix anything." Kelly's casual tone only made the suspense funnier. "And then one day, I walked in, and there it was, his mystery hobby." She let the moment stretch before finally revealing Mark's secret passion: collecting model trains. At last, Mark Consuelos' longtime hidden interest in miniature trains was exposed. Kelly described stumbling upon Mark's elaborate setup, a full layout with tiny trains, tracks, and scenery, right there in their garage. For many, this came as a shock. Mark is generally known for being athletic, bold, and leading man handsome. Model trains? No one saw that coming. Kelly shared that Mark had spent countless hours designing and assembling a full model railroad, complete with little trees, terrain, and stations. "I honestly didn't know he cared this much," she joked. "I thought it was a phase, but he's serious. I'm talking a museum-level train setup. It actually works." The idea of Mark, who often portrays tough or rugged characters, quietly crafting tiny train scenes in his spare time, had everyone cracking up. "All these mini buildings and little figures," she said. "He's obsessed, and you should see all the tools he's hoarded." Why does Mark love model trains? For him, they're more than just collectibles. They're calming, nostalgic, and offer a rare sense of control. Mark explained on the show, "I've always loved trains." He was clearly proud of his hobby and slightly bashful. "It reminds me of my childhood. It relaxes me. I can spend hours building a world of my own. It's the best stress relief." The precision of designing miniature scenes gives Mark a creative outlet completely different from acting. With acting, he becomes a character. With trains, he builds an entire universe. It also connects him to memories of seeing toy trains as a kid, adding a sentimental layer to the hobby. Kelly's reaction was priceless. She admitted she thought his garage project was something more dramatic, like woodworking or restoring an old car. When she discovered the truth, she burst out laughing. "Honestly, I'm not mad about it," she said, smiling. "It's unexpected, but honestly adorable. And it suits him. He loves details." Viewers agreed. Mark's excitement over his tiny train world showed a soft, sweet side of him that audiences rarely see. It made him even more relatable, showing that even stars with glamorous careers enjoy surprisingly ordinary hobbies. Fans loved this reveal for several reasons. Most of all, it proves that celebrities have quirky interests just like anyone else. In a world where public figures are often portrayed as flawless or distant, Mark's genuine love for model trains was refreshing. It's a reminder that everyone needs hobbies and escapes, no matter how famous they are. Plus, Kelly's playful storytelling only highlighted their loving, honest relationship. Their ability to share something so funny and unexpected with their audience is part of what makes them such a beloved pair. In the end, learning that Mark Consuelos harbors a deep love for model trains delighted fans everywhere. It revealed a gentler, more relatable side of the actor and offered a charming glimpse into his off-screen life. Kelly called it just another sweet chapter in their never-ending adventure together. And for their fans, it was a reminder that even Hollywood favorites have adorable quirks behind the scenes. So the next time you see Mark Consuelos starring in an action scene or dramatic role, remember this. In his downtime, he's probably building a tiny train world in the garage. And for many fans, that just makes Kelly and Mark even more endearing.